coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Hey, Zoo.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Get set. Ready?
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's taken
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
44.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The ball carrier.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Watson. caught left side by Cobb.
Watson's pass.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts
A 3-yard
as the
gain
clock
on
will
the
stop
play.
with just under 30
Brings up
seconds to
third
go in the
down.
first half. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Watson looks to throw again. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And how about that for just running out the clock? So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Roby on the tackle.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A gain of a yard.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Houston.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Again, it's Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Going for the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Terrence Brooks with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
16-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Josh Allen.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the toss, here's Johnson.
Duke Johnson, the Houston ball carrier, tackled at the 25.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Texans on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
An 8-yard pickup.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson a give. This is Johnson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Al Woods on the tackle.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? you're taking
Johnson
charge.
again, the ball carrier.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
3-yard pickup.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2-2 on third down conversions on this drive. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
A 4-yard pickup.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down, Houston.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
That one good for 33 and a first.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. On first down, Watson eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
24.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit. And time fading. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Minshew, 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to
Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Texans 31, Jaguars 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Houston, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they drop back to 5 and 4 down. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.